Hello, welcome to full moon meditations for the month of December 2019. This month's full moon rests between Taurus and Gemini. There is an aspect of duality to this moon because of the influence of Gemini. So I want to bring into your awareness any potential opposing forces that may be present in your life at this moment. There is also an interesting relationship between Venus and Saturn at this time that has been particularly present with me, that I wanted to share with you a few thoughts about. For me, this has been bringing up really the influence of both Venus and Saturn are influential in my own chart. So let's break down first what those planets represent. In terms of Venus, we often think of love and relationships, but I also think about creativity and manifestation with this planet. And then with Saturn, I think of Saturn as the grandfather planet, the planet of wisdom and the planet of maturity and responsibility and repaying of karma and debt and responsibility. So the overlap of these two planetary energies is incredibly present for me right now. The way that I have been personally reflecting on it is the ways in which my personal relationships, romantic and platonic and professional and otherwise, how those affect my current trajectory in my career and my responsibilities, in my parenthood. And so I've been particularly aware of this idea that was planted in my mind many years ago by a teacher of mine who said that we are comprised of the five people we spend the most time with. And so I've been reflecting on that pretty significantly the past few weeks, in terms of the people that I surround myself with and how that affects the energy that I have for my own practices and how that affects the energy that I am able and willing to give to the world. This month, I want to share with you a couple of different practices. One is simply bringing awareness and breath to the solar plexus, which is the place of manifestation. This month, we are also beginning an interesting planetary dynamic where between now and the spring equinox, there is a particular significance around manifesting our dharma, our intentions, our visions for the future. And so this month I'll invite you to be bringing your awareness into this particular part of your energy body and really envisioning what that particular manifestation looks like in as much detail as you are able over the next few months. For this month's practice, I have my typical meditation and breathing and mantra practices to share with you, but I'll also invite you to participate in a journaling exercise if you are open to it. So at this point, if you want to have a pen and paper next to you, you can take a moment to do that. And then when you are ready, you can come to a comfortable seated position. We'll begin by bringing the awareness to the sitting bones. Ground the sitting bones into the earth or the props beneath you. Bring the awareness to the navel. draw the navel in and back towards the lumbar spine. Bring the awareness to the sternum. Lift up and out powerfully through the heart center. Bring the awareness to the collarbones. Spread them open wide. Bring the awareness to the shoulder blades. Draw them back and down away from the ears. Finally, bring the awareness to the back of the neck and lift up powerfully all the way up through the back of the neck, up through the crown of the head. And now you will feel a simultaneous lifting above you and grounding beneath you. And then bring your awareness to the breath. Begin by simply noticing it is there. Notice the quality of the breath. Is it fast or slow? Is it shallow or deep? Simply notice the quality of the breath without any judgment, only offering compassion in the presence of a silent witness to the breath. And continue to simply observe the breath for a few more moments to allow the nervous system to begin to soften. To allow the breath to naturally deepen in any amount. Next, I'll invite you to rub the hands together vigorously. Rub the hands together very quickly until you feel heat between the two hands, and then place the hands over the solar plexus right between the base of the sternum and the navel. So place the palms right over the navel. They can be one on top of the other or one next to each other, whichever one feels more comforting to you. Simply place the hands above the navel, rest the eyes closed, and bring your awareness of breath to the solar plexus, Manipura chakra. And call in your intention for the new year. What is your vision of manifestation in every aspect of life? Relationship, family, career, etc., etc. Imagine your vision in every single possible detail that you are able in this moment. Then you can keep your breath awareness here. And you can either keep breathing and resting the hands on this area while you envision your ideal future, or you can open the eyes and reach for a pen and paper if you would like to jot down any details of your vision for your ideal future for the next few months. And so at this point, I'll invite you to go into as many details as possible in your journaling exercise or your meditation. Think through every aspect of your life right now, and if there is any way that you can imagine it to be the most ideal and nourishing and supportive to you and your loved ones as possible. Either bring your hands and your breath and your awareness to the solar plexus and bring that vision to that place in your body, or you can begin writing it down on a piece of paper. If you want to spend a few moments here writing it down or reflecting on the details, you are more than welcome to pause the recording to spend a few more moments here. Then after you have finished writing down or simply reflecting on the ideal future for yourself and your loved ones, you can bring your hands back to the solar plexus and rest here for a few more breaths. Continue to envision your future. From the center of your solar plexus. And then take one final deep inhalation and exhalation. And then rest the hands on your lap. And then I'll invite you to join me for a mantra to close the session. This particular Tara mantra invites the energy of having our most fundamental and basic needs being met. During my reflections on manifesting my ideal future for the next few months, what naturally was brought up for me was that I don't necessarily want to envision a lavish and luxurious future for myself as much as I want to manifest a future in which all of humanity has their most basic needs being met, and in which I am actively creating a future in which I am participating in not only the creation of my own needs being met, but in the creation of the most basic and fundamental needs of the entire planet being met. So this is my vision of the ideal future for the next few months, is to support myself and my loved ones and my family, but also to continue living on the path of karma yoga and supporting the most basic and fundamental needs of all creatures on the planet. So this is the mantra that came to mind for me for manifesting that ideal future. Om tare tu tare pushtim kuru om. 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 May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings know peace. Namaste.